अस्सलाम वालेकुम। वेलकम बैक टू अनदर लेक्चर। इस लेक्चर में हम बाकी जो अपना रह रहे हैं फ्रंट एंड का जो हमने फंक्शनैलिटी पहले अचीव की है उसको देखेंगे कि उसको आज हम कंप्लीट करते हैं। लास्ट लेक्चर में मैंने आपको दिखाया था कि होम सर्विसेज के पेज को मैंने कैसे क्रिएट किया है, ठीक है, उसकी बैक एंड फंक्शनैलिटी कैसे बनाई है, फ्रंट एंड पे उसको कैसे यूज़ किया है। तो आज फिर वहीं से स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो सबसे पहले मैं आ जाता हूँ अपने रिसोर्सेज, व्यूज़, वेब, लाइववायर, वेब और यहाँ पे सर्विसेज के कंपोनेंट के ऊपर। ठीक हो गया। ये हमारा सर्विसेज का कंपोनेंट था, ब्लेड कंपोनेंट, जहाँ पर हमने फ्रंट एंड वगैरह को अटैच किया हुआ है, सारा कुछ वगैरह। आज इसमें हम थोड़ी सी चेंजिंग करते हैं। ये जो एल्स वाला पोर्शन है इसको हम सारों को ख़त्म करते हुए सिर्फ यहाँ तक रहते हैं, ठीक है। और यहाँ पर जो है हम सारे प्रोडक्ट शो करने के बजाय एक इमेज शो करवाएंगे, जिस इमेज का नाम होगा नो रिकॉर्ड फाउंड, एसेट्स स्लैश इमेजेस स्लैश नो रिकॉर्ड फाउंड जेपीजी। और उसके बाद मुझे ना ये चाहिए और ना ये चाहिए, ठीक है, इनको मैं रिमूव करूँगा। और साथ ही ये जो नीचे वाला है सर्विसेज कंटेंट का, इसको भी मैं ख़त्म करूँगा। ठीक हो गया। तो ये हमारा इसके लिए हो गया, ग्रिड के लिए हो गया, ग्रिड वाला सिस्टम। ठीक है, अब हम आते हैं अपने लिस्ट वाले में भी मैं यूं ही करूँगा। ये जो एम्प्टी के बाद सारी हैं लिस्टें, इनको मैं यहाँ पर ख़त्म करूँगा और यहाँ पर सिर्फ नो रिकॉर्ड फाउंड वाली इमेज शो करवाऊँगा। स्लैश एसेट स्लैश इमेजेस स्लैश नो रिकॉर्ड फाउंड जेपीजी, ठीक है। और उसके बाद मुझे ये भी नहीं दिखाना उसका, ठीक है। और लास्ट में ये जो हमारा है डिव, इस सेक्शन को भी मैंने ख़त्म करना है। और आखिर में ये जो हमारा प्राइस वाला है इसको भी मैंने ख़त्म कर देना है। ठीक हो गया। तो अब वो क्या करेगा, अब जब रिकॉर्ड नहीं होगा तो रादर देन शोइंग डेमी डाटा it will show us the image of no record found. So now we are going to view that page and see how it's look. First of all, we have to wait for to load it again. Because of that we change in our code and we are running our npm run development mode. So I'm going to view services page. This is maybe the last lecture of our front end design, and where I will show you how I will implement the backend and how this backend I will use in my front end. So now we have to search within city. This is the record within the city. Select default. We have to search here. No record found. Now it will showing the no record found image rather than the showing the dummy data. Now we have to move on other components like services against particular category. Now first of all I'm going to add the images and then I will show you how I will implement it by where is the services by type, services, service by category. Here is this one, service available against the against this category. Okay, first of all I'm going to show you these component, you to understand how I will use it and how I will manage it. For that we have to go in our component. First of all I have to search default search. Where is our default search? Here is our default search component where I'm using wire model live with title, which I was using in my backend file as a public dollar title. How I will call it in the component, and after that I will show you default price. This is the default price where I call min price and max price, and you can use it same as I am using. After that, page resize, here I am using select, and where name is per page, and where live model is also per page. And after that, live default location where I'm using city and wire model city. After that, default categories where I'm first of all fetching the categories from my backend, which I was passed in my x default categories component as categories, where I am using here, and with the name and id, and var model with category id. After that, default type same as categories I use in categories, same I use types here as well, with the name service type id, and wire model also service type id. Here the default sorting, in default sorting I am using name sorting and wire model live sorting. This is the way you can use components in your blade, these components. Or here I am passing the values to components with the name, first of all categories, then types, then min price and max price. You can pass it variables or values like this, or you can also use these HTML dialogs here directly rather than define it in separate components. It's all depends on you how you want to do or implement your functionality in your templates. Now I will we have to move in our category page where we have to change some function. First of all we have to change our path of the services image services and default. After that, in user it's okay. In here what we are going to do here is to no record dot jpeg, and after that I have to move these extra things and this content div also, and after that I am going to remove all these call excel 4g columns. To look template more readable, and easy able to understand from where we are showing our data or where we are showing. No record images. Same in our list view. Same in our search component. We have to move the extra divs of call lg4. Here we have to put it no record.jpg, and after that I tell you that the as I implement my services back end and front end, same thing you have to copy and paste it in all your search and by category and search by type, because we are showing services against the backend. I will show how I will find services by category and type. The front end is same for all the components, so you don't need to worry about that. No record record.jpg. If you have any question related to work, you can also ask me in comments, or you can also text me on my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is 9231064735564. And after that I have to remove these one. If you are if this is your first series on my lecture or on my channel, and you have my recommendation, you have to also search not search, you have also watched my other series to understand the livewire, how livewire work with laravel without using any script. We achieve real-time data searching and filtration. So records record.jpg. Okay, this is maybe the end. Okay, till still we are not implement backend and front end of VIP component, which I will implement in future. When we implement, I will show you how I will implement search component providers. And now I will first show you the backend of categories and search by type and search by and search component. And the here we have to first move to category. Here the variables you must declare in your category component backend file. After that, this is the mount where I am passing the slug and slug category subcategory slug which was null. Here I am passing these variables to cat slug and subslug. This is the for filtration and searching. Here is the grid view and list view called. Here is the count and here is the card, which we are not using currently, but in coming lecture I will show you how to call that. After that, in rendering I am passing try and catch function. In rendering, first of all I am going to search the category, and after that category against the services I found all the services and implement the other sorting by if condition. Same you have to done in your backend and return it with the services name services variable. And this is the categories and types which we are using in our default categories and default types components. So now we have to move in our search component backend component, where we are also using you have to declare these variables. First of all you have to understand down it carefully, and after that you have to manage it in mount function in these three lines. This is grid view where we are passing grid value, or here we are passing list. This is the card function which we use in future. And here I'm going to tell you search query. Here we have, because of that this is the search component, so we don't need to comment it out. Okay, because this is the search component where we are using this. First of all you have to search the categories services against these searches basis on the name or title of the services and on the basis of location, where status is active and where approved is yes. Here you have to understand that we are not using search services static component which we declare in our model of service. Because of that, if we are use static search function, then we have to also pass it these these two variables, which for that if we want to use them, we have to use them in every component backend component, like services by type, like category, where we are not using this component, and in our category we are also using searching the data on the basis of category. That's why I'm not using search static function here and using if and conditions to sorting the data on the basis of user requirements or searching, same as I do it by services type. But on the services type currently we are not write our backend yet, so don't worry, when I will do it I will show you. So this is the about all about how I manage all my services, show services on the basis of category, on the basis of search, on the basis of by providers. Because of that our providers functionality is implemented, so that's why in here we have not required them, so that's why I'm commented out provider by category, or here I'm showing location. We need to implement service by type also, and here our services. So this is the way how I will show services against multiple pages, against categories, by providers, against search, and against default all services, and implement are the sorting. So you have to use and copy it. uh, you need to implement in once of these function, and after implementing backend you have to copy it and paste it in other components, and same as for front end templates, blade templates, where you have to implement once and copy it and paste it others to save the time. So this is the end. Now we have to move in our cart function. In cart function you have to first have coupon code variable, coupon code, discount, subtotal after discount, total after discount, and tax after discount variables. Here I am removing the card removing the item from the card on the basis of row id function. So here I am first of all searching if the card item not exist, then it will show there is no service exists in your card with this name. And after that, if it exists in first, when it not exist, when it exists it will remove the item and show this. And here catch invalid row id exception with the error message, and here is our default catch exception message. Apply coupon code. In apply coupon code I am first of all check getting the card items, and here I'm putting the condition if the card item is empty, session flash message card item is empty. Because of that we are applying our coupon code in cart, where I have to first of all show you, for example, in my detail of this services. Here it not showing the image, because of that the image directory is changed. Now we have to move, and suppose I'm going to add this into my cart. And here I'm going to sign in first of all, or we cannot need to sign it, we can go directly in our carts. Here is my cart. This is the coupon section where we are applying this our coupon. Get the first cart item. Assume all the items have the same user ID. We have two types of coupon. A coupon provided by the super admin or administration. The second coupon was by the provider. Here, first of all, we are finding the provider detail and finding the coupon here on the basis of searching the coupon from coupons where type is vendor or provider. If it not exists, then it will check in our admin. If in both conditions is not exist, then it will show us the message that coupon is not valid. Here I am going to search the coupon, passing by the coupon value and adding the condition type. It may be ADM and when, and here in case of the vendor, so also we are providing the ID of the user and putting the condition is the coupon is active. And here in last condition we are also checking the discount amount is less than or equal to cart, then it will from the subcart it will get the first coupon from the coupons table. Same in admin case, but in admin case we don't require this one. First it will check from the admin. If the coupon is not found in admin, then it will check in vendor. If the coupon found it, then the coupon will be applied. And here we are saving the coupon detail in session coupon and showing the message that coupon has been applied. As the coupon admin coupon found, then it will apply this detail. Okay, and it send us the message the coupon applies successfully. Okay, of the name in future we will give here the name of the actual website. After that we are going to calculate the values of subtotal after discount, tax after discount and total after discount. Because of that, because on the basis of this amount, so you can do it as I do it. After that I am checking that checkout, if all checkout user is authenticate and cart cart instance greater than 0, then it will redirect us to the route, otherwise it will redirect us services. Or else I will show you, I will explain you. If auth check, if the user is logged in, then it will perform this. If user is not logged in, then it will redirect us to login page. And here we are checking if after login user card count is also greater than 0, then it will move us to checkout page, otherwise it will move us to services page to add services in our cart. So set amount for checkout. Here I am setting amount for checkout by creating session put checkout, so you can do it as I do it. Here I am first checking the cart instance. If it not exists, then the session for get checkout, this session. Okay, and return nothing. Okay, after that here I am removing the coupon. I am giving the user option to remove the coupon from its services as well. Here in render page I am first checking if the coupon has coupon, then the cart value, and then forget the session, else it will calculate the discount. Okay, here I am sending the set amount for checkout. Here I am checking the auth of user email. What it can do, it will add the cart items in our shopping cart table, which was we come from our vendor hardevine shopping cart. Here I'm going to show you the migrations of that table. I am talking about this migration table which was come with our hardware shopping cart. If you don't import it or migrate it, then you don't need to. You where is my checkout? I have to cart in my cart. I have to move in my cart. So if you don't migrate that migration, then you don't require this one. Okay, if you migrate hardware shopping cart migrations, then you can add data in that migration by using this one. Okay, this is the about my cart section. Here now I'm going to show you my cart blade front end. In my cart, where is my cart? This is my cart component. Here we have to first change the images services default. Okay, I am going to and also make it to larger for you to enhance the readability of the code. So now here I am checking if the card instance is count is greater than 0, then I am declaring a variable I with the value of 1. Here in my for each card instance content and as a item, here I am going to show this variable by increment one value, and here in my card I'm showing the image by using atom model image. Because of that, when we add any service in our cart, that time I use a model with the that time I associate the model with that data or that cart item. That's why we are using here name model to fetch the image. Because of that, we are only saving four things in our cart: id, name, price and quantity. Okay, so if we want to get the other information of that service, we have to use prefix model for that. Here I am checking the additional services. If they exist, then it will show the additional services. Here I'm showing the quantity and price. Here we are removing the item from the cart. This one. Here is the cart has been removed from our cart. It taking its time. Because of that, today my internet is not working properly, so that's why it taking time to load the font awesome and other libraries which we are using, which we are using their CDNs rather than to download and store in our project. Okay, this is the about my cart. Here I am checking if the session has coupon, and in coupon, if session has not coupon, then it will not show this image. Okay, and why I am adding this note? Suppose if I apply a coupon successfully, then what will it do? It will remove this input and apply button, or not remove, maybe hide is the appropriate word for that. It will hide that section that shows that the user has already applied the coupon. Here we are showing the coupon. After coupon successfully applied, then it will show the discount, subtotal, tax and grand total. In case if coupon is not applied, then it only show the subtotal, tax and grand total. Like here we are showing subtotal, tax and grand total. If we applied coupon and coupon applied successfully, then it will show this information, not this one. Here in our to proceed to booking, I am giving it the route checkout. Suppose currently our check cart item is 0. Now if I want to proceed to checkout, what it will do? It will redirect us to, sorry, uh, proceed to booking. Why it checkout not found? So I have to view my routes, that maybe I'm using wrong route for checkout. Here we have to use it. So, why it first I need to refresh. Maybe there is some change I make some effects, so I have to refresh the page first, then I have to. Okay, now it's moved toward the. Here it redirect us to login page. I show you why it do that. Because of that, previously we are using slash route. In my web we used user prefix. Remember last time when we view our routes, I changed this prefix user, add prefix user in our user routes, so that's why it show us the error. So we can use the checkout. Suppose I'm going to copy this one and control Z. This route also is correct if I'm going to use this. Okay, because of that, in our lecture 2-3 lectures ago, maybe in routes lecture, I will add this prefix. Okay, so I'm going to do that and pasting the word which I will copy. So it will redirect us to login page. So in next lecture I will show you the checkout page, how I will implement the checkout functionality, backend functionality, how will I implement that functionality on my front end or checkout component blade. So this is the end of today's lecture. I am hoping that you will like it, and also subscribe my channel and share this video with your colleagues, your classmates, your class fellows, your family members who are interested to learn Laravel and livewire. See you in the next lecture. Till that, Allah Hafiz.